Before we begin, let me ask you something. Have you ever heard this line? Hare ka sahara, Khatu Shyam Hamara. Well, it translates to when all hope is lost, Khatu Shyam is our support. If you have heard this before, type I do in the comments. Because today's story is not just about devotion, it is about power, ego, sacrifice, and why neutrality can never replace responsibility. This is the story of Barbarik, who never fought the Mahabharata war, yet saw it entirely, and the one who worshipped today as Khatu Shyam Ji. This story does not begin on earth. It begins in the celestial courts, before the Mahabharata, before even identity. In his previous existence, Barbarik was Suryavarchas, a powerful yaksha, gifted, intelligent, capable, and arrogant. He declared, I do not need the gods to restore balance. I alone am sufficient. This is the oldest mistake in the universe. And so, Brahma curses him. You will be born on earth. You will reach unmatched power, and you will perish at the hands of the divine, to learn that the part can never supersede the whole. This curse is not punishment, it is curriculum. Barbarik is born in the Dwapar Yuga, the age of transition, an age where dharma still exists, but certainly collapses, and power begins to outpace wisdom. The Mahabharata war was not chaos, it was cosmic maintenance, and Barbarik was powerful enough to disrupt that maintenance entirely. Barbarik is born to Ghatotkacha, son of Bhima, and Mauravi, the daughter of death-taking Mura. Yes, the same Asura Mura who was slain by Krishna, earning him the name Murari. Barbarik carries Pandava's righteousness, Asura's ferocity, and Yaksha's ego. His maternal roots trace him to Guwahati, ancient Pragjotishpur, seat of the Kamakhya temple. This matters because Kamakhya is not devotional softness. It is raw Shakti or power, creation, destruction, transformation. Barbarik is not born divine, he is forged. Barbarik performs intense tapasya, not entitlement, not inheritance, but penance. He worships Kamakhya and, in some traditions, Lord Shiva. The result? Teen Ban, the three infallible arrows. Their function is precise. One arrow marks all targets to be destroyed. One arrow marks all targets to be saved. And the third arrow executes the command. Not destruction, absolute control. With one arrow, the Mahabharata war could end in minutes. As Barbarik walks towards Kurukshetra, the war has not yet begun, but fate already has. Under a vast peepal tree, a young Brahmin waits, bare feet, calm eyes, a soft smile. This is Krishna, But Barbarik does not yet know that. The Brahmin looks at the three arrows hanging from Barbarik's quiver, and he asks, almost casually, "Young warrior, is it true that with these three arrows you can end this entire war?" Barbarik smiles, not with arrogance, with certainty. "Yes," he replies. The Brahmin raises an eyebrow. "Then allow me to test you." The Brahmin points to the peepal tree above them. "On this tree," he says, "are thousands of leaves. I want you to use one arrow to pierce every leaf, but leave one single leaf untouched. A cruel test, an impossible test, or so it seems." Barbarik closes his eyes. He takes the first arrow. He whispers a command. The arrow vanishes into the air. Suddenly, every leaf on the tree begins to glow, except one. Barbarik opens his eyes. "The arrow has marked every target," he says calmly. "But one leaf remains." Krishna frowns because the unmarked leaf is not on the tree. It is beneath his own foot. Krishna slowly lifts his foot and smiles. Krishna now understands. This arrow does not need sight. It does not need proximity. It obeys truth. Krishna asks again, "And the second arrow?" Barbarik replies, "The second arrow protects what must be saved." Krishna gestures. "Then use the third." This time, Barbarik hesitates because now he understands too. He has just cornered the divine. Still bound by truth, he releases the third arrow. The arrow flies not at the tree, but towards Krishna's toe. It stops, barely touching the skin. A single drop of blood appears. The universe freezes. This is the only moment in the entire Mahabharata tradition where Krishna bleeds before the war, not from a demon, not from a curse, but from the precision of a mortal warrior. Krishna laughs, a deep, knowing laugh. Krishna now speaks, not as a Brahmin, but as Vishnu. "If you enter this war," Krishna says, "no one will survive. Not because you are evil, but because you are too correct. Your neutrality will erase destiny itself." This is the paradox. Barbarik's power is perfect, and that is precisely why it is dangerous. Barbarik kneels. He does not argue because in this moment the Yaksha ego dissolves. The curse of Brahma is understood. The part can never replace the whole. Barbarik speaks. "If my existence threatens balance, then let my existence end." He asks only one thing: "Let me witness the war." Krishna agrees. On the 12th day of Shukla Paksh, Falgun month, Barbarik offers his Sheesh Dan, not as defeat, but as alignment. Krishna places Barbarik's head on Shamanta Panchaka, a hill near modern Kurukshetra, close to Brahma Sarovar. From here, Barbarik sees the entire war. After the war, the Pandavas arrive, proud. They ask, "Who was the greatest warrior?" Barbarik laughs. "I saw no Bhima. I saw no Arjun. I saw only Krishna's Sudarshana Chakra and Mahakali, time itself consuming chaos. You were instruments." This is entropy reversed. What looked like chaos was precision cleansing. Before we move from Kurukshetra to Khatu, from myth into living history, there is something important to understand. It is important to pause, not to doubt the story, but to understand how Indian tradition preserves truth. Unlike modern history, Indian civilization does not store memory in one format. It uses layers. Some layers are written, some are sung, some are remembered by geography itself. So as we move forward, listen to this story through three lenses. After the Mahabharata war, Krishna immerses the head in the Rupavati river, identified with seasonal and underground channel near Shikar, Rajasthan. Centuries pass. In 1027 AD, in Khatu, Rajasthan, a cow begins offering milk to the earth. King Rup Singh Chauhan dreams of Krishna. The head is found at Shamkund. A temple rises. Barbarik becomes Sham, not a god of victory, but a god of support. Barbarik's life is a journey of vibration, from high frequency destruction to low frequency compassion. He is the only one who saw the entire war, yet shed no blood. His story teaches us that power without alignment breeds ego. Neutrality in injustice is imbalance. True strength is knowing when to step aside. As youth, as thinker, as seekers, this story invites self-reflection. Ask yourself, where do I stand when balance is threatened? Am I avoiding responsibility in the name of neutrality? And if you ever can, visit Khatu Shyam Ji, not just as a pilgrim, but as a student of sacrifice. If this story inspired you, like this video. Share it with someone who needs encouragement. And subscribe to Entropy Reversed. And comment below what story, place, or forgotten hero would we explore next. Because history does not only belongs to the past, it waits for conscious minds to awaken it. Jai Sham.